He's going to die in prison. I'll be 104 before my son's released.
A desperate mother is waiting to hear from Governor Jerry Brown sparing her son. In the meantime, she has recruited with the help of one of San Diego's most famous prisoners.
New at 5:30, 10 News reporter Joe Little tracked them both down to reveal how their unique partnership could change California forever.
Liz Stewart is in pain.
It blew me away.
Her son, 25-year-old Jeremy, is behind bars. He broke into 3 homes.
I think it was to pay for his addiction.
A drug addiction. Jeremy's last conviction was his 3rd strike. He got 70 years without parole.
He's going to die in prison. I'll be 104 before my son's released.
Jeremy's daughter will be 70.
I believe Jeremy deserved to do some time, but not a death term sentence.
Liz says California's prison system is broken. She wants to fix it, starting with Jeremy.
I started reaching out to groups for help, and one of the first persons that came to mind was Marie.
It really tears apart your family.
Marie Walsh became an advocate for people like Jeremy 6 years ago.
1 in 100 U.S. adults is in prison.
For a short time, Walsh was one of them.
It was tough having to keep secrets.
Walsh's secret was she was actually Susan Lefevre, an escaped convict. 40 years ago, she hopped a Michigan prison fence, changed her name, got married, had a family, and lived a good life in Del Mar.
For 30 years, I had to worry about that.
Worry about getting caught, which she did in 2008.
Did everything I could to prove that they had the wrong idea.
She was released a year later, but the damage was done.
I wasn't able to hold on to the life that I had.
A life with 2 of her children and her husband.
I think it was almost harder on them.
She now goes by her real name, Susan, and she's following through with something she promised me after her parole in 2009.
I hope that my experience will be worthwhile for something more than just all this circus.
Susan Walsh promised to help others who she felt didn't deserve to be in prison. People like Jeremy Stewart.
She's one of my angels.
Together, they worked on a petition to get Jeremy's sentence reduced to only 20 years.
I cannot live with the idea that my son is going to die in prison for property theft.
It now sits on Governor Jerry Brown's desk. In Del Mar,
I think with time we are winning.
Joe Little, 10 News.
Walsh says she is working on her 2nd book and she's in discussions about turning her story into a made-for-TV movie.